Hey, welcome football fans to another episode of the Top 10 Project. This week we'll be focusing on the top 10 clutch quarterbacks of all time. Now stop the video and cast your vote right now in the comments for who your number one clutch quarterback of all time is, and then start it back up and stay tuned to find out which legendary player claims the top spot. Okay, now first let's walk through the data set. The criteria we'll be using to rank the top clutch quarterbacks will be as follows. There are no dataset criteria other than the dataset I'm working with only goes back to 1937. Now let's break down the FGV or Football Guide valuation. Hall of Fame quarterbacks will be awarded 10 points. Game-winning drives will be worth 7 points. Fourth quarter comebacks will be worth 4 points. And each QB and each quarterback will be awarded 1 point per year that they played. Now let's get into the list. Okay, starting off our list at number 10, the only player on our list whose career spanned both before and after the NFL merger. Hall of Fame legend Johnny Unitas. Unitas played 18 years in the league from 1956 to 1973 and was named the league MVP 3 times. He led the league in passing yards in 1957, 59, and 60, as well as 1963. Unitas has 1 Super Bowl ring, made 10 Pro Bowl appearances, and was a first-team All-Pro 5 times. He also engineered 38 game-winning drives and 34 fourth-quarter comebacks. Johnny Unitas comes in at number 10 on our list with an FGV score of 430. Next on our list at number 9, another Hall of Fame quarterback and the quarterback at the helm for The Drive, John Elway. Elway played 16 years in the league from 1983 to 1998. He was a 2-time Super Bowl champion, made 9 Pro Bowl appearances, and was a first-team All-Pro 1 time. And he led the league in attempts in 1985 with 605, and completions, attempts, and yards in 1993 with 348 out of 551 for 4,030 yards. He guided his teams to 40 game-winning drives and 31 fourth-quarter comebacks. Elway is number 9 on our list with an FGV score of 430, barely edging out Johnny Unitas. All right, next on our list at number 8, another Hall of Famer, the gunslinger from Southern Mississippi, Brett Favre. Favre played 20 years in the league from 1991 to 2010. He has 1 Super Bowl win, made 11 Pro Bowl appearances, and was a first-team All-Pro 3 times. He was named the league MVP 3 times and was the Offensive Player of the Year once. Favre led the league in passing yards in 1995 and 1998. He guided his teams to 43 game-winning drives and 28 fourth-quarter comebacks. Favre is number 8 on our list with an FGV score of 443. Okay, here we are at number 7, and this is the first of 5 players on our list not in the Hall of Fame and our only active player in the NFL in the top 10. Matthew Stafford. Stafford has played 15 years in the league from 2009 to 2023. He has 1 Super Bowl win, made 2 Pro Bowl appearances, but has never been selected as a first-team All-Pro. He did win the Comeback Player of the Year award in 2011 and led the league in passing attempts in 2011 and 2012. He's guided his teams to 44 game-winning drives and 35 fourth-quarter comebacks. Stafford is number 7 on our list with an FGV score of 463. Okay, we're at the halfway point on our list, and our number 6 clutch quarterback is another Hall of Fame legend and one of a handful of quarterbacks that paved the way for the passing attacks of today's NFL, Dan Marino. Marino played 17 years in the league from 1983 to 1999. He was never able to win a Super Bowl, but he did make 9 Pro Bowl appearances and was a first-team All-Pro selection 3 times. He was the league MVP and Offensive Player of the Year in 1984, and led the league in passing yards 5 times, passing attempts 5 times, completions 6 times, and touchdowns 3 times. He guided his teams to 47 game-winning drives and 33 fourth-quarter comebacks. Marino is number 6 on our list with an FGV score of 488. Sliding into number 5 on our list is a quarterback that reportedly has ice in his veins, Matt Ryan. Ryan played 15 years in the league from 2008 to 2022. Ryan also was never able to win a Super Bowl but made 4 Pro Bowl appearances and was a first-team All-Pro selection once. He was league MVP and Offensive Player of the Year in 2016 and the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2008. He guided his teams to 46 game-winning drives and 38 fourth quarter comebacks. Matty Ice is number 5 on our list with an FGV score of 489, edging out Dan Marino by just 1 point. Our number 4 clutch quarterback is another recipient of the Comeback Player of the Year award in 2004, Drew Brees. Brees played 20 years in the league from 2001 to 2020. Brees is another quarterback that wasn't able to win a Super Bowl, but made 13 Pro Bowl appearances and was a first-team All-Pro once. He was the league's Offensive Player of the Year twice in 2008 and 2011. He led the league in passing yards 7 times and threw for over 5,000 yards 5 times. He guided his teams to 53 game-winning drives and 36 fourth-quarter comebacks. Brees is number 4 on our list with an FGV score of 535. Okay, we're getting down to it now. We've reached number 3 on our list, Big Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger played 18 years in the league from 2004 to 2021. He led his team to 2 Super Bowl victories, made 6 Pro Bowl appearances, but was never selected as a first-team All-Pro. He was the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2004 and led the league in passing yards twice in 2014 and 2018. He guided his teams to 53 game-winning drives and 41 fourth-quarter comebacks. Roethlisberger is number 3 on our list with an FGV score of 553. All right, it's time for our number 2 clutch quarterback of all time, another Hall of Famer and commonly known as the Sheriff, Peyton Manning. Manning played 18 years in the league from 1998 to 2015. He managed to win the Super Bowl twice, once with the Colts and once with the Broncos. He made 14 Pro Bowl appearances and was selected as a first-team All-Pro 7 times. He was named the league MVP 4 times, Offensive Player of the Year twice in 2004 and 2013, and the Comeback Player of the Year award in 2012. He led the league in passing yards 3 times, touchdowns 4 times, and attempts 3 times. He guided his teams to 54 game-winning drives and 43 fourth-quarter comebacks. Manning is number 2 on our list with an FGV score of 578. And now it's time for our number 1 clutch quarterback of all time and the longest tenured quarterback in the top 10, Tom Brady. Brady played 23 years in the league from 2000 to 2022. He is arguably the best quarterback to ever play, and his teams won 7 Super Bowls. He made 15 Pro Bowl appearances and was selected as a first-team All-Pro 3 times. He was named League MVP 3 times, Offensive Player of the Year twice in 2007 and 2010, and the Comeback Player of the Year award in 2009. He led the league in passing yards 4 times and touchdowns 5 times. He led the league in attempts in his last 2 seasons with 719 and 733 respectively. He guided his teams to 58 winning drives and 46 fourth-quarter comebacks. Tom Brady ranks number 1 on our list with an FGV score of 613. And those are the top 10 clutch QBs of all time. So how did you do? Did you guess who was number 1? Tom Brady is undeniably one of, if not the best quarterback to ever play the game. But I always sit and wonder what guys like Dan Fouts or Dan Marino might have done if they had played in today's NFL. Anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe out there. I'll see you next time.